I'm Paul Pearson, host of Star Time, and when I'm not cooking up a batch of my famous wood-flavored chicken, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good?
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Kind of nonsense conversation we're having here.
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier... what's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit ParentHelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Girl. Tiff. You there, Tiff?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely.
Hold on.
Welcome, Bawsule Outlet. Thank you for joining us on our season 19th show. So I just want to say welcome back. We appreciate the support. And today we're going to be talking about deal breakers while dating. So we definitely know sometimes, when we're in a situation and we're dating and that red flag goes up, we need to discuss what that red flag is and why it is a deal breaker. So we do better, Tiff. Better.
Hey.
You just rolled out of the bed.
I did. I was falling asleep. I'm so tired. I got so much shit going on. I'm so tired.
Girl, I am queen of shit. Okay.
I'm over here like...
You would never know everything that I endure as a boss, an entrepreneur, a woman, just everything. How you still got to keep your head held high.
Yes.
You still got less stress and deflate your energy. That I'm a big pet peeve of that. So, because there's vampire energy suckers out there. And we got to be mindful of that.
I love it when you talk about the vampire energy.
Girl, I'm telling you. So today we have a special guest, and so I'll let Tiffany take over from there. We're going to get a male perspective and exactly what a deal breaker is. So Tiff, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. So we have Ron on Boogie, aka the Soul Snatcher, is what He called himself
Soul Snatcher.
He called himself Ron the Soul Snatcher. So we are going to bring him on and get a male's perspective on.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear?
I can only hear one person on here.
I could. Can you hear now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you the whole time. I can't hear her.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I just had to press mic again.
Okay, so we got Ron on. We are going. So this is our first time having a male on our show, and we are talking about deal breakers. Thank you for coming on. Do you want us to call you Ron? Do you want us to call you Boogie?
Just call me Ron.
Just Ron. Okay.
Down. Boogie. You must get down with it, huh? With the boogie woogie. All right, now I made a name for yourself. Tiffany, you're going to have to tell me all about Boogie Woogie.
You're crazy. So Ron, okay. This is Ebony. Me and Ebony are the host of the radio show, Rainier Avenue Radio. So I always want to try to shout out Daniel for opening this platform up for us. Thank you, Daniel. You guys check it out. Rainier Avenue Radio, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So we want to jump right into it because we only got half an hour, but we definitely wanted to bring a man on here just to get a male's perspective.
Our first male.
So yeah, you should feel special, Ron.
I do. I ain't been on too many of these, so I'm I ain't been on too many cameras. So bear with me.
The red lighting in the back, is that part of your Boogie Productions?
Nah, I'm not even in my room.
Oh, okay. So today's Boogie Productions.
Nah.
So today's topic, Ron, is going to be deal breakers, like on a first date. And us as women, we have high expectations when we go out on a date. And me myself, I kind of play it in my head. And so, what do you feel like, Tiff? Okay, let's start with Tiff. Tiff, what do you feel like? You don't really have a lot of deal breakers, but what do you feel like is a deal breaker for you?
You know what? Actually, I want to pass this to Ron because he's a guest. So we're going to let him go first just because we haven't had a male on here. So I really want to get his perspective on deal breakers for him while dating or seeing someone.
Okay.
If we're talking about on the first date, I would say a deal breaker is somebody that come in talking about they past or they ex the whole time or something like that. That'd be a deal breaker right off the, because I don't care to hear about all that.
But you don't
hear about the luggage.
Oh, huh?
You don't want to hear about the luggage.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about all that. I don't care. We could talk about that later on, but not on a date.
Yeah, that part.
Or I feel like that's supposed to come in like the get to know period. Not while we dating or on a date.
That's understandable, but then you get to know. What really hurt her. Yeah,
that's why I said we can get to that eventually, but not on no date.
Okay, so when you go on a first date, what is this conversation supposed to be about? What does it
look like? What does a first date with Ron look like?
Yeah,
conversation-wise.
I don't know. I feel like we should be talking about like things we're trying to do in life, or like where we're trying to go. I don't do meaningful dates, like meaningless dates. People that just date for no reason. So we should be trying to talk about some kind of future or something that's about to be going on. I don't want to talk about baggage and shit the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it, but don't get it, And what I mean by that is that, sometimes women, need to be able to release or feel like, because first of all, your friends, before your lovers, right? I mean, well,
Yeah.
you should, right? And so as a friend, sometimes being that listener, you know, it helps her understand that you adapt to what she's talking about or what she's been through, right? And it looks
Yeah.
better for you, you know, because you know you'll score a home run if you play that card. And versus I don't want to hear that shit because
Now I'm a
sometimes
good listener. I'm just saying that's not what I want to hear during, you know, when I'm on a date. I'm not saying I'm not open to listen to somebody, you know, if they venting to me.
How do you change that subject though on a first date if the ex comes up?
Yeah.
How do you shift the conversation?
I guess you got to just be real with somebody and let them know. It's just like a dude coming around talking shit about his baby's mom or, you know, or something like that. The whole time you guys just trying to get to know each other. Like it's not attractive. I don't want to, you know, and maybe I'm just different. Most people might not have a problem with it.
It's because maybe they're talking, it's because maybe they're still hurt. Not necessarily they want to be with that man, but sometimes the trauma is real, you know, and it's like they didn't really have anyone because family will judge you. Like they'll put a label on you real quick. And some people are just private. And to be able to find that guy that I could just really just be expressive to, because I've been holding all of this shit in and I really feel like he's there. I want to be able to just let it all out and not necessarily that I give a dang about the guy, but sometimes, you know, us as women, when we're traumatized, it's hard for us to let things go. And it's hard for us to, you know, open up to people because we don't want people judging us. So it could be that scenario too.
I'm a good listener. Most people that know me, if they're in the comments, they'll be able to tell you that I'm a good listener. My views is different than what I would do or like how I actually feel in person when I'm dealing with somebody. Like if you talk to me, you know, you can always vent to me. But like I said, when I'm on a date, I'm trying to like get to know you, not how many times you guys got into an argument. And, you know, I know it comes up,
right?
But we got plenty of time before and after dates to talk about stuff like that.
But is that a turn off to you? Would you be like, I'm not going to ask her out on a second date due to that?
If that's what we talked about. If that's majority of what we talked, majority of what we talked about, yeah, probably.
You wouldn't ask her out? Would you make her pay for her meal? I'm just asking.
Nah, not like that.
And she's not walking in.
You know, if it was like a flight or something like that, you know, like different type of things, you know, like that video I just seen a couple days ago where, you know, even though it's fake.
Seen that where he sent her to the airport because she wouldn't give up the cheeks?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, if we talked about the cheeks and you got to town and was playing, yeah, you might not have a return flight, you know.
He canceled everything.
I don't even have anything. It's such bullshit. I don't even. I know the video was a fake video, but first of all, she's dumb if she don't got no money, because who the fuck goes anywhere? If it was real scenario, who's going anywhere broke for one? That's just stupid as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going on
like that in real life.
I get okay. So besides like talking about exes and stuff, what other deal breakers are there for you?
And you're talking about just on a date, or like
no,
just in general. Just in general, what are you looking for in a woman? Let's ask that. What
are you not like? What's gonna be a deal breaker for you? Like people have specific things that they're like, I'm not gonna go for this. You know what I mean? Like there's
like I don't want light-skinned women.
This might not be big to. It might not be big to other people, but if you're not like a nurturer at all, like I can't fuck with you. You know, like if you don't even have like that type of spirit in you, like or hygiene.
Oh,
you know,
I steam vaginas, so I'm high on the hygiene tip.
Mm-hmm.
Here, no contesting there.
Hygiene.
I'm a woman.
What else?
If I smell you, I won't be your friend. I can't be your friend because then I'll be forced to tell you your coochie stink. And everyone doesn't, they don't handle criticism well. I remember my friend Tiffany, actually, her name was Tiffany, not this Tiffany.
No, definitely not this one.
It was a whole different Tiffany. Her name was, Tiffany. We just gonna put it there. And she was in class, and I kept smelling something fishy. I was like, what is this? Somebody eating some fish or something? And then when she got up, you know how the wind hit you, like the breeze? I swear to God, I almost felt my chest and fell out the chair. No, it knocked me out. I said I wouldn't even rent a dick to go up in her. I wouldn't want to be a man for 5 seconds because
I would be surprised. Some of these people that be bragging all on Facebook, be at the clubs every week. This shit be like sardines.
Nothing. Some done crawled up in there and died, and she needed to address that. But then she get mad at me because I say she fishy. That's why I can't have friends. If you stink, I learned my lesson. We just won't talk anymore because that just tells me something dead in you. And I don't mess with the Walking Dead, sis. I'm about living life. I'm a free spirit. And if you dead inside,
what the fuck is
I'm just saying there's some Walking Dead women around here that just what happened to Ron? He didn't like the Walking Dead. Oh, okay.
Nah, my bad.
Yeah, I thought the Walking Dead scared you or something because I'm like, I don't understand it. But I agree with you. I'm not gonna contest on that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What else? I don't know if I have any other. I don't know.
So you said personal hygiene. You said nurturer. Okay, so those are very good two qualities. What about a job?
Oh yeah, you can't. I don't know. I guess everybody's in this phase of lying to themselves online and acting like they pay all some woman's bills or whatever. Even though we live in the year 2022, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a. I guess I wouldn't be able to call myself a traditional man because I'm gonna need my chick to have some kind of hustle, and pay something around this piece, like I can pay majority of the bills, but I'm not paying all of nobody's bills. And if that makes me an conventional, traditional man, then fuck it. I couldn't do it. So yeah, she can't just be completely broke. I understand the struggle, but don't always be broke.
So if she getting food stamps and AFGC, that's income. I'm just saying. Food
it's something right now, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
People got the gas card.
Yeah, so that isn't a detour for you.
You guys are fucking ignorant.
Nah. As long as she brings something to the table,
she can't on a good day. See how the sun got my skin all shining and stuff. I'm on a good day, sis. I'm rolling now.
I love it. Okay. So let me. I fucking love you.
Put your host hat on.
I would say for me, some deal breakers are liars. I can't fucking.
Oh my gosh.
I can't stand liars. I can't stand. I don't know what the purpose is of lying. I can't stand liars. People that are rude, people that treat like workers rude. You know what I mean? I don't. Like you're out to dinner and the waitress is over here. I don't like motherfuckers. Hey, get over here screaming. I don't like people that are rude
all across the room, embarrassing you.
I don't like that. I don't like workers. You know what I'm saying? People that treat because it's like this is their job. You really at these people's job acting a fucking fool. Yeah. So I think for me, it's just I think it would be no motivation to. Just like Ron says, like you got to do something. So my thing is, we work, full time, and then I'm an entrepreneur. I got my clothing business or whatever. So and I don't expect everyone to be an entrepreneur, But you gotta be doing fucking something. You gotta be doing. I don't give a fuck if you work at McDonald's. I just need you to fucking be doing something. So someone that's not motivated, like you're good with me getting the fuck up and going to work and doing what I gotta do, and you at the house, like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I need someone that just has some kind of motivation, driven.
Oh, that's a big one. Driven.
Not a liar.
Yeah.
Not a liar, not fucking rude. You know what I'm saying? Not a liar, not rude. And then I'm really big on hygiene as well.
Oh man.
I'm really big on hygiene as well. Like,
so do you like them to smell soapy, or do you like them to smell like the cologne? Like, what type of smell?
I love personally, I love cologne.
Okay.
I love cologne. I love a man to smell good because I always got perfume, you know. So I love a man to smell good, but not like Axe. Like that's not cologne. Like you didn't just,
like musty.
Yeah, you didn't just spray a bunch of Axe.
Yeah.
On you at Walmart and then came and then linked up with me. Mm-hmm. Like that's not, you know what I mean? Like Rock sells fucking Crush or whatever, Nautica for motherfucking $20. So I'm just saying, I like somebody that smells good because, you know, why not? So I don't have like a shit ton of deal breakers. It's just, I just feel like it's just basic. Just keep it real with me. Don't fucking lie to me. Take care of yourself and take care of your business.
That part.
I'm pretty fucking simple. You know?
I like simplicity. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with being simple. But I'm right there with you. A deal breaker for me is you paying child support to all them dang on kids you got. Like you can't have like, you know, 5 kids to me. And you barely meeting child support and you want me to take care of you. I want an independent man, a man that can run with me or I run with him, where we match each other's energy, where he a go-getter. I mean,
you know, we're all about matching energy, sis. The fuck?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so it's like, if you ain't taking care of your kids, how you gonna take care of me? How we gonna?
Why would you know what I don't get? I just don't get the women that be with these men knowing they ain't taking care of these fucking kids. But you guys is over here having family night. He with your kids though.
Hey, you know who Tamaya?
Oh hey.
From iRaged.
Yes,
so, thank you for tuning in.
Is that a deal breaker? Is that a deal breaker for you, Ebony? Somebody with a lot of kids?
I said, you know, if you got a lot of kids, it's a turn off to me, and that's just my preference.
What's a lot of kids to you?
I mean, really more than like 3, really, and just more than 3, and you not taking care of them, and then you blaming it on the baby mama because she don't let you see the kids.
Ron, would you date a woman that had, like, what's a cutoff for you? How many kids can a woman have for you to date?
Shit. If you got, I guess three's cool. You know, like she said, you know, 2, 3. You know, like I can't say shit. I got 2 daughters, so shit, I can't say nothing about 2. But if you got more than 3, I just add those with me wanting to have maybe one more, or if I don't, shit, my 2 added to your 4. If you got 4, something like that, that makes 6. Some broke motherfuckers around here.
And then you got to get to count your money and your overtime, and it's just I can't take her to the movies. I can't wine and dine her. No, that's negative for me.
If you're doing it the right way, you know, like you're supposed to do it, you know, like 2's cool. I want one more, you know, a boy, but if I don't, I'm cool and content with 2, because just the world we live in right now is.
Yeah.
I
also can't stand somebody that's flashy. That is a turn off to me.
Yeah.
And he's busy wanting to flex in his Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Because he done saved up all his overtime and his tax return money. You know what I'm saying? And got this expensive car but he over there living at his mama house in the room and don't get her no rent money, don't help her with no bills, and he think he's doing something. So no,
I will say that I am definitely not into materialistic people. I get nothing from being, because I'm not. So I get nothing from someone being all flashy and shit. I don't understand that.
You gotta appreciate brokenness, because brokenness what made you the person that you are. You know, it made you a hustler. It made you grind. I tell people all the time, I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined. That's me. So
like, I like to wear what I wear and dress nice, but I'm not like materialistic. I don't be running around here talking about,
what kind of clothes you wear? What's your name brand? You got a specific name brand you wear? Gotta tell me about.
I try to wear as much black owned shit as I can or whatever. I don't really
shop
wear
at Walmart or Target.
I would.
Yeah.
If something was there, I'll even shop at the thrift store. Shit, as long as that.
Yeah.
I just ain't about to be walking around looking dirty. But other than that, I dress.
I just want to go back to something that Ron, I just want to go back to something that you said. I can't have any more kids.
Smile. Look at you cheesing like the Kool-Aid girl. What you gonna?
I said I can't have any more kids.
Is that a turn off to you, Ron?
Nah.
Okay. Because adoption is always an option.
So. It's not.
Nah, I know most girls I know can't have kids no more. So that don't bother me.
Okay. Well, you can always get one of them monkeys. I be seeing people just having them monkeys. They having them as pets and stuff nowadays, putting diapers on them and stuff. So.
I would try to get one of those too.
$10,000. They braid your hair. This girl had it on the TikTok, was braiding her hair.
What the fuck are you watching?
Girl, I don't know. I be, on my downtime, I be just watching stuff that the social media put out there, and it was braiding her hair, and I was like, the monkeys know how to do that. So at one point they called us Neanderthals, so I don't know. So,
yeah, when it was really them, the other were the Neanderthals, not us.
Yeah,
that's another show.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
Okay, because you're gonna get Ron started.
Don't get me started.
We got to talk about that another time, because I'm really interested. So, but those are the deal breakers for me. Is all these kids, no responsibility. They ain't got no get up and go getter ability about yourself. And you flashy. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like Ron didn't really have any. There wasn't any major ones for you, Ron. I thought it was pretty simple for the most part.
His was hygiene and a nurturer.
And I don't know. It can't be somebody that ain't got no motivation about themselves.
Right.
Yeah, that's a dead in the water.
Do you look at yourself as a romantic?
For the right people, like for the right person or whatever, like when I want to be. I don't look at myself as like a hopeless romantic or nothing like that.
How do you express romance? If you wanted to wine and dine Tiffany, let's just use her as an example. And she's a romantic. She likes being wine and dine. What would be your typical time to have her a good time and take her out to wine and dine her? What does that look like? What would you do?
Something like a surprise, like if I knew her sizes, like get her something and tell her to just be dressed, and like something I see that I probably wouldn't regularly do, on Instagram or something like that. Like,
okay, shade. That's what shade do. Colors of shade. So you would send her over an outfit, and
or or we go pick something out, but something surprising,
But like when you go pick something out, is you saying, okay, your budget is $100, or you just basically saying, go pick something out, just get what you want?
Yeah, as long as it ain't,
Oh, so you put a price tag on it?
No, I'm not putting no price tag on it, but shit, if we ain't, up there yet, you should know better.
You mean you haven't got the goodies or what?
If anybody knows me, you know that my cheap ass is about to try to find me a 1990. I'm probably going to go to my boutique and just grab something from my inventory.
Or your garage that has not been put out yet.
Right, because I got a whole bunch. So anyone that knows me knows that I would rather stay in anyway than to go out. So,
But this is his way of being a romantic.
So then I would.
There's other ways too, though. You could get you a little, the things. What's the little TV things I've been seeing? The little big things sit in the backyard and watch a movie or something. Like it don't gotta be nothing expensive.
Them little blow up screens.
Motherfuckers is single now over the pandemic. Everything gotta be expensive.
It doesn't. Well, someone's listening. Okay.
Okay. What you over there cheesing? I mean, I missed something. Okay. So.
Okay. Anyway.
So we got 1 minute left. Ron, we want to say thank you for joining our show. We may bring you back on another time, a different subject.
No problem.
All of our Bawsule Outlet hustlers out there, I want to thank you for joining me and Tiffany
on
Bawsule Outlet. Stay tuned for next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. We will bring more to you. And thank you for supporting us, and as well, Daniel. And you guys have a blessed day.
Have a good one, sis. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.